Hi everyone, today I have walked at the Royal Botanic Gardens to reflecting place and play. For me, the Royal Botanic Garden have given me an opportunity to transcend the conventional boundaries of learning. As I immerse myself in the nature environment, I discovered that the place itself became a catalyst for understanding. The expansive sky, resilient rocks, astonishing range of flora and fauna, and flourishing ecosystems serve those of us in the world. By acknowledging the agency and interconnectedness of these modern human elements, I develop a deeper appreciation for the ecological system and the impact it has on me. In the same way, it is best for pedagogy to involve nature experiences, to learn math and science based on what we can observe in the environment, as Holdom 2018 noted. Place emerges as a dynamic pedagogical contact zone where theoretical concepts merge with experiential learning. This really reminds me of my personal experiences as I was living near the park when I was a child. I spent most of my after-school time in the park to explore and learn. I remember I always wondering why some of the trees turn into yellow in the autumn and it becomes green in the spring again. Why some of the trees are evergreen? Why do leaves fall in the autumn? And why some leaves are yellow, some are green, some are half yellow and half green? I always try to count how many petals the flower has and learn to distinguish different types of flowers by observing their shapes and colors. I remember I tried to catch my shadow, wondering why the length of my shadow is changing at different times of the day, why my shadow moves with me all the time and when I stop, it stops moving as well. When I see different kinds of animals, I often think about what they eat and where they live. Why the birds can fly and why the ducks and swans can swim. I like to imitate the sound of animals. I try to remember different kinds of animals by observing their biological characteristics. I also recall that I like to collect different sizes of pebbles and throw them into the lake to test out which can make the biggest splash. Now I understand that I've gained the knowledge of measurements, shapes, and patterns referencing to late 2010 when I recall my childhood experiences. I realized that I learned and discovered the language of math and science when I was playing in the park as a child. The park was a pedagogical contact zone for me to extend my knowledge and discover the world. The article by Peller 2009 reveals that essential, conscious, and emotional connection to a place through nature and observable aspects of an area is a positive pedagogy for children to learn. The diverse shapes of plants I encountered become a canvas for exploring mathematical patterns. This fusion of personal observation and theoretical knowledge reinforces the notion that math is not solely confined to the classroom, but permeates the very fabric of our surroundings. This idea is boldly covered by the text by Ham and Brocher 2017. To conclude this reflection, I can confirm that learning math and science within the context of nature has been an enlightening and transformative process. Through the observation of falling leaves, diverse leaf shapes, the shining light striking the water pots, and the encompassing elements of the natural environment, I've gained a deeper understanding of the language of math and science. This experience has solidified my conviction that learning is not confined to the traditional settings, but flourishes within the embrace of the natural world. Also, I now believe that engaging with the place as a pedagogical contact zone helps to develop a profound appreciation for the interconnectedness of knowledge and personal experiences within the environment we live.